let's put this in a real-world situation. A woman goes to a doctor or goes to a Planned Parenthood clinic, goes wherever, and is getting advice and considering her options. If that facility is receiving federal funds, the doctor cannot mention the word abortion, cannot make a reference to someone for an abortion. Is that your understanding of what the rule would mean?
That is my understanding, Steve. And so, for example, let's say a woman comes in and she's pregnant, but she also finds out that she's got a cancer diagnosis, which is actually something that now we, of course we see. Her health care provider could refuse to tell her that abortion is legal, that it's even an option, and absolutely not refer her to another medical provider that could help her. I think before this kind of rule goes into effect, women trust that when they go to their health care provider, they're getting the best medical care and information that's available. And this rule absolutely destroys that kind of trust between the doctor and the patient.
So let me put an opposing view at you and get your response to it. Our colleague Sarah McCammon has been reporting this story and again has confirmed that the Trump administration is expected to make this regulatory change, which would cut off federal funds to any organization that does family planning, but also as part of that provides abortions. One response comes to an organization called Students for Life of America. A person associated with that, Kristen Hawkins, says, quote, "These changes are long overdue as abortion is not health care or birth control." And she goes on to say it is better, quote, "to keep such programs aimed at helping women make a plan for a family outside of the facilities designed to making sure women do not have a family at all." What do you think of that?
Well, first, I think it's really important that this rule is not only about providers that provide access to safe and legal abortion, which, by the way, 1 in 3 women in this country access at some point in their lifetime. It also gags providers from even telling women about abortion or even telling women that it's legal or that it's available in this country. And look, it's just, I think, as we have seen the attacks by the Trump administration on women's health care, on women's rights, we've also seen a surge in support for safe and legal abortion access in America. And as we know, abortion has always existed. It's just before Roe and before women were protected, it was unsafe and it was illegal. And we absolutely cannot go back to those days. And to me, the greater irony of all this is because of the work of Planned Parenthood and other healthcare providers, we're now at a historic low for teenage pregnancy. We're at a 30-year low for unintended pregnancy, the lowest rate of abortion. And this kind of rule that basically pushes women back into the shadows, doesn't provide them information or health care, will only mean that the unintended pregnancy
Just in about 30 seconds we have, though, can you respond to the basic assertion being made there that some people are profoundly morally opposed to abortion and they just don't want the federal government to have anything to do with it, so just cut it off, set it to the side. Why not?
Well, this is a right that was established for women in this country more than 40 years ago. And if people don't support abortion, they don't have to have one. I think the important thing is women in this country have the right to have all the health care information they need to make the best decisions about themselves, their pregnancies, and their future. And that's what Planned Parenthood stands for.
Cecile Richards, thanks very much for talking with us this morning.